Hey guys, so today we're going to cover SBF and some news that's come out about him and his court hearing. And then we're going to talk about Jim Cramer and what he was saying about stocks recently. So first thing here is Maxine Waters. For those who don't know who she is, she's actually the chairwoman of the U.S. House Committee on Financial Services. And she is actually the one who is leading the charge on Sam Bankman-Fried's court case. Now, there's a couple reasons why this is definitely conflict of interest, okay? One of the first things here, Kaleo is a super popular guy in crypto. It says, this is one of the most disgraceful tweets I've ever seen by a politician. Maxine Waters, chair of the House Financial Service Committee, co-tweeted with the FSC Dems praising SBF for his response to FTX's collapse. She hasn't condemned him once since he lost $10 billion of user funds. And you can see here, this is the tweet that she tweeted to Sam. She said, SBF, we appreciate that you've been candid in your discussions about what happened at FTX. Your willingness to talk to the public will help the company's customers, investors, and others. To that end, we would welcome your participation in our hearing on the 13th. So again, she's just welcoming his participation. They're not even subpoenaing Sam. So not issuing a subpoena, nothing. Literally, he is just in the Bahamas doing whatever he wants, and they're saying, hey, we would like you to come to this hearing. So if that doesn't tell you what's going on and how many politicians he's paid off and why they're favoring him so positively in the news, this is why. And you can even see here, there is a picture of SBF with Maxine right there. And it says, Maxine Waters will lead the congressional hearing on FTX starting December 13th. I'm sure she'll be fully prepared with hard-hitting questions that get straight to the heart of the matter. So again, conflict of interest right there, but you hear crickets. No one is saying anything. And Library actually posted something pretty funny. It says, hey, Maxine, we'd like to be treated nicely by the government the way criminals like SBF are, because Library actually had a recent hearing where it was unfavorable for them, and they went through it, I think it was for a couple years. So she said, can you let us know how much to write a check for and where to send it? Feel free to DM if you want to keep this private. So again, all this bribing, all the donations that SBF gave to politicians are right now paying off for him, and the fact that he's getting all this positive news coverage and nothing is happening to him, okay? So just want to bring this to your attention. Again, this is going to be a big issue as we get closer to the 13th. Expect more and more people to talk about this, and hey, maybe they're going to change who's in charge of his investigation, but probably not, because politicians are corrupt. So we'll have to keep an eye on this and see what happens, but just want to keep you all updated on what's going on here. Now, next, talking about Jim Cramer. So everyone always jokes that Jim Cramer always choose it, whatever he says, the opposite happens, right? So there's even an inverse Cramer trade that people take. So right now he said investors are to exit crypto, quote, it's never too late to sell. So he's urging people to sell crypto right now. And he said, Jim Cramer on Monday told investors that they still have time to sell their cryptocurrency holdings. Quote, it's never too late to sell an awful position. And that's what you have if you own these so-called digital assets. So this is something that is actually good news for crypto, because again, a lot of stuff he says is basically, the opposite happens. And I think one of the reasons for that is by the time he gets all the news and everything after it's already happened, he's kind of akin to the retail investor, right? The people who panic. He's representing them. And that's why I think a lot of his ideas don't come to fruition and the opposite happens, because he's so late to get into the trade, so late to get into the narrative, that by the time he does, things are already ready for a reversal. So it's definitely good to see that he's on the side of selling crypto right now. And he talks about Tether and how basically there's all these companies trying to keep stuff in the air, and basically that it's not too different what happened with bad stocks during the dot-com collapse. So right now he's thinking everything's going to continue downward. It very well could, but it's just kind of one of those funny things that, hey, risk to reward right now of buying crypto, isn't too bad, with Cramer saying everything's going to go down. So hope you all found that kind of useful. And again, the info with SBF as well. If y'all have any questions, please let me know. If you like the video, please guys give it a like. I really appreciate it. Try to help that YouTube algorithm. If you enjoyed this video or have any questions, please comment below. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time.